Generally speaking, you want your kids to succeed. Generally speaking, you want your parents to succeed as well. Yet here we are, Final Four weekend upon us, and generally speaking, does not apply to the Brooks family. Alvin Brooks, father and son. The father is an assistant coach for Houston. The son is an assistant coach for Baylor. The good news here is that a Brooks is going to play for the national championship. The bad news is that it will come at the expense of the other, because Baylor plays Houston tomorrow, 5:15 p.m. Eastern. So on this Feel Good Friday, we present awkward family conversations courtesy of the Brooks family. We've got Alvin and Alvin. Thanks for joining us. So we've decided here to make this easier. Dad is just AB, and son is AB3, because actually dad's a junior and son is the third. So we're cool with that. Let's move on to what has this week been like for your family, AB?
Absolutely surreal, just amazing. It's just one of those things that you can't explain when you have an opportunity to play in the Final Four, which is unique in itself. But when you have a chance to end up playing the Final Four and your opponent at the other end is your son that has been in coaching now for 17, 18 years, it's amazing. And the family, actually, my niece created a T-shirt. Well, one side is red with Houston and the other side of the T-shirt is green with Baylor.
That seems like the fair way to do it. So, like, when the brackets come out, I mean, we all pick who we think is going to go where. But when the brackets came out and you guys looked at it, which one of you was the first to realize, AB3, that this was a possibility, that you two could face each other in the Final Four?
My dad, when we had our first conversation, he mentioned it to me, and I never even looked at it that far. Then I was like, oh wow, it's a chance that we can play against one another. And so we said if we had to play against one another, might as well be in the Final Four.
Does it add to the stress? Does it add to the situation, or does it make it even more so?
Well,
I think the stress
versus him.
What was that, AB3?
I'm 0-2 versus him officially, so it definitely, I'm looking forward to trying to at least get one win.
Okay, so both of you claim to not be too emotional, but AB, what was that moment like when you saw each other for the first time, at this point knowing now that you were both going to the Final Four?
Oh, it was absolutely emotional. And there it is right there. I was so excited. Actually, Al FaceTimed me from the court after Baylor won, so I was following his game. He always follows my game, and we were at Lucas Oil, and in Lucas Oil they actually have that huge court separated. So as we finished our game, I could hear their game getting started, and the game was on the screen. And so I'm pulling hard for them. And so next thing I know, they're in a tight game, and the stressful part was actually trying to make sure that we both got there. And then once he won, he FaceTimed me. I was in the room celebrating with our coaches after our regional championship. And then I told him that let me know when you get to the hotel. He texted me, hey, we're pulling up. And then I went down to meet him right there. And, man, I normally just give him a regular embrace, but I just gave him a big bear hug and held on for a little bit. They're very, very emotional. We both had on Final Four caps, and then both our teams are playing against each other in the Final Four. And I couldn't imagine, because when the brackets first came out, I scanned it, and I looked to see who our matchup was, because we're a 2 seed. And then I looked at his bracket, South region, and they're the 1 seed. And then I said, well, if they win their region, Al and Baylor win their region, the South, we win our region in the Midwest at Houston, man, we'll actually meet in the Final Four. That would be amazing. And then I forgot about it after that. I said we just need to go 1-0, 1-0.
And then there you go. AB3, I think the one thing that stands out to me the most about the last year is that hugs have sort of been at a premium. And watching you hug your dad after you both made it to the Final Four, what was that hug like for you?
It was a lifetime memory that I won't forget. I mean, to be honest, I didn't see him because he was in a different hotel when the tournament first began, and I never went over there. He never came over here. So after the Sweet 16, he moved over to our hotel. So I had a chance to see him a little bit. But, seeing him, the hotel is a little empty now. So seeing him that time, we had a chance to really hug and embrace.
AB, it's hard for me as a parent because you want what's best for your child. And generally speaking, as a child, you want what's best for your parent. But AB, how do you reconcile this moment for your son, knowing that you don't get to succeed unless essentially he fails?
Well, we've always talked about, we always talk about winning. We're all about winning. And, you know, Nal's won 2 national championships at junior college level. He's won at Baylor, just his second Big 12 championship. And so, you know, we always talk about in order to win, somebody's got to lose. Well, then when we play against each other, that's the unfortunate thing. I have no interest in losing to him, and he has zero interest in losing to me because we're both so competitive. So the consolation is that when it's over with, you know, the loser's going to be very hurt and disappointed for themselves and their team. But, you know, after that, you know, you're going to look up Monday night and you're going to see a Brooks playing for the national championship, and that's going to be absolutely amazing. There is one person in this equation that we've not talked about. You talked about the T-shirts that are split into red and green. How is Mom? How's Mom/wife handling this, AB3?
Oh, she's Cougar Red all day. She's definitely not pulling fuss. I understand though.
But trust me, Al's he's the beloved favorite son, and everybody in the family cheers hard for him. And whenever they have the ball. It's probably her last time to wear the red, because in case you missed the news this week, AB, congratulations. Yeah. You're going back to your alma mater. You're going to be the head coach at Lamar next year. I am absolutely thrilled. That is my home school. So it's an amazing moment when you can go from your hometown, from Houston, the school that I love, to your first love, my home school, Lamar University. So I'm excited about being the head coach there. I'm going to say it, and it doesn't matter how it comes out because it's going to cover all my bases. Alvin, good luck tomorrow. And I hope Brooks wins. Yes, that as well. Thanks, guys. Good luck.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.